Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch.
Spasmodic, adjective, spasmodical, spasmodically, spasmodist, relating to or affected by sudden, involuntary muscle contractions, occurring intermittently in bursts, involving spasms, jerky or convulsive, for example, spasmodic movements, occurring irregularly in short, intense episodes, for example, spasmodic efforts, erratically energetic or fitful, for example, spasmodic laughter, obsolete in medicine, pertaining to spasmodic asthma or similar disorders, occasionally in older literary or medical texts. The patient's spasmodic coughing kept him awake all night. Her progress in learning the piano was spasmodic, with periods of intense practice followed by weeks of inactivity. The old car moved forward in spasmodic jerks, signaling engine trouble. His spasmodic attempts at humor often fell flat, lacking consistent timing. The protest's growth was spasmodic, surging after major events but fading quickly. The engine sputtered spasmodically before finally dying on the highway. He worked spasmodically on his thesis, sometimes writing for hours and then abandoning it for days. The fluorescent light flickered spasmodically, casting eerie shadows. Primarily found in older medical texts, the spasmodical contractions were diagnosed as a nervous disorder. Key tips for test takers, TOEFL, SAT, GRE, GMAT. 1. Usage and importance. Spasmodic primarily describes involuntary, irregular, or intermittent actions, physical or abstract. Likely tested in synonym questions, spasmodic versus fitful, erratic, intermittent, or antonym questions, spasmodic versus steady, continuous. Common in sentence completion. Example, the blank nature of his studying led to inconsistent test results. 2. Likely question formats. Analogies. Spasmodic is to consistent as fragmented is to whole. Intermittent versus uninterrupted. Synonym selection. Spasmodic matches with fitful, SAT or GRE level. Sentence equivalence, GRE. The negotiations progressed blank with sudden breakthroughs followed by long stalemates. Spasmodically, erratically. 3. Common confusables. Spasmodic versus sporadic. Spasmodic implies jerky, involuntary movement or irregular intensity. Sporadic means occasional or scattered in time or space, for example, sporadic rain. Spasmodic versus convulsive. Convulsive is more severe, for example, seizures, while spasmodic can describe milder irregularity. 4. Relevant idioms or proverbs, none directly tied to spasmodic, but useful for comparison. Slow and steady wins the race. Contrasts with spasmodic effort. 5. Test-taking strategies, context clues. Look for words like jerky, intermittent, or unpredictable to confirm spasmodic. Elimination. If options include erratic, irregular, and spasmodic. Choose based on physical versus abstract irregularity. Word roots. Spasm, Greek for involuntary contraction, helps link to muscle movements or erratic patterns.